This conference will now be recorded.
So let's understand what is the SageMaker service. Okay, so Amazon SageMaker is a machine learning platform in the AWS. Whenever you are dealing with the data security, okay, so there is the one of the important service, that is the Amazon SageMaker. So Amazon SageMaker is a machine learning platform. It enables building, training, and deploying model at scale. It enables building, training, and deploying model at scale. It provides pre-built algorithms and frameworks. It offers auto scaling and cost optimization features. It also integrates with other AWS services. That is the advantage of this service. So basically, this Amazon SageMaker service, we also use SageMaker Notebook. So basically, SageMaker Notebook, what it is? It is also AWS machine learning platform. It's provide Jupyter Notebook interface. It's integrated with various AWS services. It support multiple machine learning framework. It's offer scalable compute resources. Okay, it supports popular ML frameworks, provide the automation, model tuning, enable easy deployment to production. Amazon SageMaker hosting is a fully managed, scalable, and secure. This allow developers to deploy and host trained model in the cloud. So basically, this is about like a important points about the SageMaker. If somebody will ask you in the interview, you can tell this brief without telling lot of elaborations not required. Okay, so you should know these key points. Okay, so now we will go to the hands-on. Okay, so let's go Amazon SageMaker. So we can go Amazon SageMaker. So Amazon SageMaker, it builds, train, and deploy machine learning model at scale. Okay, the quickest and easiest way to get ML models from idea to production. How it is work? Amazon SageMaker provides machine learning ML capabilities for data scientists and developers to prepare, build, train, and deploy high quality ML model efficiency. Okay, so here typical SageMaker workflow is label data. So basically, you are doing the setup and manage the labeling jobs for highly accurate trainings data sets within the Amazon SageMaker using active learning and human labeling. Build means connect to other AWS service and transform data in Amazon SageMaker notebook. Train means use Amazon SageMaker algorithms and framework or bring your own for distribution training. Tune means Amazon SageMaker automatically tunes your model by adjusting multiple combination of algorithm parameters. Deploy means after training is completed, model can be deployed to Amazon SageMaker endpoint for real-time predictions. Discover means find, buy, and deploy ready-to-use model packages, algorithms, and data products in AWS Marketplace. See, we should not put lot of jargon here and there. Straightforward, you should follow the AWS content only. Okay, straightforward key points, bullet points, so it will be the better for the understanding. We should not go so much theory because machine learning is a separate technology. Okay, so we are not going to explore too much in the machine learning side. Our work is in the AWS point of view, how we are dealing with the data, and with that how we are going to use the Amazon SageMaker. Okay, so benefit in feature: labeling the raw data with active learning, highly accurate training data sets, fully managed notebook instances, highly optimized machine learning algorithms, one click training deployment without engineering efforts. Okay, so these are the SageMaker where you are going to use that. So there is like a documentations, the documentation which you can refer it. Okay, so there is a developer guide for API references, SDK, Boto 3. Everything will be available here. So you go here. Now, what is the SageMaker pricing and all these informations you can walk through it whenever it is needed, otherwise not needed until you have not something specifically. Okay, now we can go Amazon SageMaker, get started. Okay, go to this get started. Now first we can go to the console. We searched Amazon SageMaker and now we are in the SageMaker dashboard. Now in the SageMaker dashboard, there is a Studio Lab, Canvas, RS Studio, TensorBoard, Domain, Dashboard, all those things like Jumpstart, governance, ground truth, notebooks, processing, training, lot of things are there. So where you are going to start from here, like we will go notebook. This is like a notebook. Okay. So click on this notebook instances. Okay. So in the Amazon SageMaker, we are creating the notebook instances. Create the notebook instances. Click on this. At this time, there is a no resource available. So we are creating the notebook instances. By using this notebook instances, we can do the like whatever the model deployment, all those exercise. Okay. So now here we are giving notebook instances. Give the name as demo SageMaker Virajitech. Okay, demo SageMaker Virajitech. Then notebook instance type. This is like ml.t3.medium. You can change according your system capability how much data you are going to process. So like large, small, t3 small, all those things are available. So it is like a instance. So basically this notebook will deploy one of the instance, one of the BM. For that, this is the like a capability for that. Okay, now platform identifier. So elastic, so platform identifier, so elastic inference, let it be okay whatever it is. So here we chose the MLT3 medium platform identifier, Amazon Linux 2, Jupyter Lab 3. So you have the two options in the notebook: Amazon Linux 2 version, Jupyter Lab 1, or Amazon Linux 2, Jupyter Lab 3. Generally, whoever working in the Python, they are using the Jupyter Lab. Okay. Now Now we can come here. So here the additional configuration, lifecycle configurations you can define, create the new lifecycle configurations. So if you want to create the lifecycle configuration, okay, create the notebook, okay, as if now not required, leave this. Volume size you can increase. By default it is the 5 gigabyte minimum IMDS. Okay, basically it can be used inside your instance. So by default it is 2, let it be 2. Okay, now permission and encryptions. Okay, so basically you remember when one service trying to access to the another service, how it can be possible. One is the trust relationship, another is this trust entity want to do some changes in some other resources by using the IAM role. If IAM role is not there, then one service cannot be access another service. So resource level accessibility we will provide by the IAM role, because I am not giving user permissions and all. I want whoever has a service access, then service level the service can do the changes to the other service. So for the one resource can interact to the another resource, we are creating the IAM role. So here we need to give the IAM role because this notebook instance required the permission to call other service, okay, S3 service basically. Okay, so here what we are going to do, like, so choose create a new role, enter a custom IAM role, use the existing role, whichever you have you can use. Create a new role, you click on this create a new role. Okay, now here S3 bucket we need to specify any S3 bucket, specific S3 bucket. Okay, so if you want to provide your specific S3 bucket, you can give the simple storage service bucket name, bucket ARN. Otherwise any S3 bucket it can create. Any S3 bucket with the Sagemaker in the name, any S3 object with the Sagemaker in the name, any S3 object with the tag Sagemaker and value true, S3 bucket with a bucket policy allow access to the Sagemaker. So these are the point is important. See, Sagemaker S3 bucket so that we can identify, okay, this is the Sagemaker bucket. Object so that we get to know, okay, inside that what is the object, what is the data. Tag, whenever you are dealing with some developer, so they require the tag because they will call in their microservice, they will pass in the JSN SageMaker and true. Nothing is for you, but for the development point of view, tag is important so that they can pass on, they can call the services and they can pass on the information. Then policy for the security concern. Okay, allowing access. Clear? Now you want to see the policy, then go here and see the policy. So what are the policy we are defining here? Bucket policy. So here you are defining deny object that are not SSEKMS, okay, key management service, and effect deny those service which don't belongs to this key. Put object, this is the bucket, okay, and then specific AWS KMS key for all object written to a bucket, and permissions. So these are the permissions you are providing. Put object ACL. So here various combinations of the policy, whichever access policy you want to maintain, you can add that. Come back. Now create role. So as if now we use the default settings and create the role. So now what we got? Success, you created an IAM role, and that was the Amazon SageMaker execution role. Okay, the role is created. So here you can see your role is created, ARN role. Inside that, what is the policy is added? Amazon SageMaker full access. This is the AWS managed policy. Provide the full access. And customer managed policy means the customized policy which is added. So this is the Amazon SageMaker execution policy. So basically allow, get object means retrieve the data, put object means update the data, add the data, delete object, and list of bucket. So this is the things are allowed. Okay. Trust relationship with the sagemaker.amazonaws.com. Okay, that is your trust relationship. Now enable, give user root access to the notebook, or you don't want, it's up to you. Encryption key, you can define the encryption key. If you are working some banking projects, okay, you can define for the security concern, otherwise let it be. Now, network. Always remember when you are working in the project real time in the production or anything, always put all the service inside the virtual private cloud, virtual network. Okay, virtual private cloud. Otherwise, your prototype will not be accepted. It's not secure for the compliance. So, the practice purpose you can choose as a no BPC. Otherwise, what you can do, you can create one virtual private cloud, and that you can select. Suppose that you can select the default, or let it be the no BPC as if now. Okay, but in the company you will use like some virtual private cloud. Then Git repository, it is also optional. So like the data from where it's supposed to become, you can select the Git repository, clone a public Git repository to this notebook instance only, or add a repository to Amazon SageMaker. Okay, so you can give the repository URL for the SageMaker. Okay, or add a repository. Okay, so AWS code commit or GitHub based any repository, existing repository. So you can select if any existing, otherwise create new, give the name test repo, and create repository. So that will be attached for the SageMaker. If suppose that you are dealing with this GitHub, then GitHub URL, which branch you can provide. Okay, add a repository. Okay, got it? So as if now, I am not adding any repository. Let it be, leave it, none. Okay, let it be the default. Tag, you can define the tag, key value pair for the tag, so that if developer needs, they can use, otherwise leave it. Okay, now we are creating the notebook instance. So successfully we created the notebook instance. So now you can see here demo sagemaker hyphen virajitech ml.t3.medium, that is created. You can see the details. So this is the ARN, status pending, creation time, volume size, platform identifier. Okay, IAM role, networking, monitoring. You can view the logs. Okay, so under the cloud watch, you can view the logs as if no nothing is there. Tag. So now let it be activate. Okay, so basically what this SageMaker will do, it will SageMaker notebook that we are creating, so that this is a tool where we can run any kind of the applications script, which is related to the Sage, like Python and all those things, machine learning related, that we can execute. Okay, so Jupyter, so basically it is the notebook. So one server, on that server your notebook instance, notebook is deployed. So that is the notebook instance. So on that you can run any kind of the script and all. Okay, so now let's refresh. Okay, let it be, it is going on. So far, any questions you have, you let me know.
This conference will now be recorded.
Now, you guys are understanding everything? Okay, if anything is there, let me know. So now what we need to do? See, within the 5 minutes it's done. So here, open Jupyter Lab. Okay, instances running in service, we can see. Okay, we can stop, open the Jupyter Lab. Okay, click on this open Jupyter Lab. So now you can see, you will get the same window as I told in the Anaconda. Locally, we are getting the Jupyter Lab. But for that, I did the Anaconda installations in my local system. Okay. But this is like browser based. I did not do any installations, just give, and Amazon team by the microservices, web services, they create my instance. On that instance, they install the Jupyter Lab and notebook, and I just can use by this URL. Very nice. Okay. So now we can see the dashboard of the Jupyter notebook in the AWS console. Now, see, you want to use Python, lot of version R, data engineering, everything you can do this. Okay, from here. So here we can go to this file. There is a new, and there is a notebook, console, terminal, text file, markdown file, Python file, R file, anything you can run. Okay, so we can go to this notebook. Okay, so in this, select kernel, Conda Python 3, no kernel. Okay, so which version you want, you can take it. Let it be Conda Python 3. Okay, by default in this. So what we did, file, new, notebook, Conda Python 3, selected, select. Okay, now here, like, you can execute any script which you want. Okay, so now you want to know, like here, let's whatever the first program which we executed, same thing we can try here also. Here, execute. I will share to you guys also. So just in the Python, one thing is the spaces, alignments, that if it is while copy and pasting something here and there, then you can just manage. Okay. Now execute, click on this. See, Enter the first integer 21. Enter the second integer 10. Enter the third integer 6. What is the minimum? Oh, yes. See, I did not do any Python installation and all. Everything is ready. And at my instance, I can run this. Okay. So now, like, let's do some of the exercise. Okay. Like SageMaker point of view. So we will execute one scenario there. We want to know, like, what is our SageMaker region where it is running, okay, and like what should be the endpoint for that. So let's take that, okay. So what do you need to do? As it is, you need to take this script. See, script and all, no need to worry. Nobody will ask you to write a script. You are the AWS person. You are the architect, DevOps, or analytics, security, whatever. It is none of your work. It is the developer work. They will give you the script and all. Okay. So you just need to know how to execute. So don't bother about, hey, how I get to know the Python. Okay, not required. If you know, that is the fine. If you don't know, then nobody can ask you. Okay. So now import the libraries. So here what you need to do, take this in the Notepad++, Control S, and save this file as a .py. SageMaker.py file. Here we need to select all type, save, save. Okay. Now what is happening? We are importing the some libraries. Library means packages. So that inside that packages some built-in APIs functions are there that we can use it. Python has very rich library. So import Boto3, RE, SCS, SYS, Math, JSN, OS, SageMaker, urlib.request, all this library. From SageMaker, import get underscore execution role functions, import NumPy, import Panda, import Matplotlib. From in that IPython display images, okay, import display images, GM time start, F time, okay, SageMaker dot predictor, import their CSV serializer. Okay, then here what you are doing, define the IAM role, get the execution role, prefix SageMaker this, my region, what is your region, okay, and then you are using this line with the image URL. So xg boost container, so SageMaker dot image URI retrieve, pass the my region as a variable, okay, and print the message. So it will print your region or endpoint informations. Okay, copy this. I am sharing to you in the chat box. Okay, so now what we are going to do, copy this code in the shell. This is the another shell. So basically, as if now this is the part of the data engineering and security side. Okay, data engineering and security. So AWS cloud data analytics and security point of view, we are doing this exercise. Okay, but nowadays for the architect people and DevOps people also, people are asking, like, okay, this is some kind of the SageMaker you can create, you can execute. So it is important for solution architect, professional, and DevOps, for both people, and it is the important for the data analytics guy and security. Okay. Now what is happening? Now you need to execute this. Okay, so let's execute. Sorry, is there any problem? Okay, what I will do, I will open this new, close this, discard, file, new, notebook, select. And now we can put this. Okay, some of the like this line spaces. Okay, so basically we need to, whatever this warning it is coming now, that we need to remove. I put it this in the notepad. Notepad, because some of the HTML, those things can become. Okay, script. Hmm. So still this is. Mhm. What I will do, I will share the script file actually. So currently I took from my PPT some HTML stuff, it is coming here. Okay, so discard it. Okay, I will then I will like give you the script file, so there should not be any problem. Okay, let it be. We can execute some other program. Go to this notebook. Okay, select. So other program I can take it from here. So so there are the plenty of the programs. Python. Okay, okay. Suppose that there is the statics data you have. Okay. So first what you are doing, import statics. Then you are declaring, you are defining, okay, in this particular instances like uh, what is the like a variance and what is the standard deviation. When you are studying in the engineering, you are calculating the variance and standard deviations. Okay, so I'm doing like 1 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, now execute that. So what is happening? We are getting this variance and standard deviations. Okay, so what is happening? The calculations, whatever you are doing, okay, suppose that this one you want to execute, so the same thing you can run here also. Okay, so everything which you are doing, the any kind of the operations, okay, that operations you can do it here also. That is the notebook. So what we are going to use here in this, okay, so some of the like code snapshots, as if now like I will share the script to you. Okay, so the code snapshots, like we can directly take it from the script file. Okay, because here some HTML stuffs while copy and pasting it is coming. So now let's understand. So here we can come here, import the libraries. So basically we put the script which I shared you. Once you execute this script, so what you will get the message, success. The SageMaker is in AP South region. You will use, okay, and so SageMaker endpoints. Okay, so that's how the things. So basically you imported the library and you are getting the message in the AWS point of view. So here what is happening, you put it the region, my region, so it will give you my region. Okay, I will try if it is execute. Some spacing, tabbing, those things we need to clear. That is the things. Okay, I will give you the script file you directly can use, or otherwise you can load from here. Like see here, click on this. So okay, so from here, from that you can take it that. So this is the printing message. Discard file, new notebook, select. Other, actually I need to means retype, then I think it won't be give the problem. Let's try this. Yes, now it's coming. So success, the SageMaker is in the US East region. You will use, see, this is the endpoints for that, and latest container of the SageMaker endpoint. Okay, I will share this script to you. I think already I shared. So what you do, you put in the notepad, okay, this notepad, and copy from here, because tabbing, spacing should not be come in that, and then paste it here. Okay, so what is happening, like you are connected with the AWS, you loaded the AWS libraries, and what is happening, your SageMaker now able to deal with the AWS and executing the script and give you the results for that. Okay, so just see for 1 second, like if any questions you can let me know once we execute it. Okay, so now what is happening here, this is the reason, and you are asking the instance. Okay, what is the endpoint for that? So a sg boost underscore container, so that will give the container information. This is the dynamic parameter, my reason, and this sg boost, this is the dynamic parameter. Okay, so this is the sg boost container. How you will get that information? Via this. Okay, so sagemaker dot image underscore uri dot retrieve, so you are getting that information. Okay, now suppose that you want to create some like a bucket. Okay, now you want to create some like a bucket. Okay, so for this bucket I will give you the code in the sagemaker. So by the sagemaker you can deal with the bucket. Take from this and go to the notepad. Okay, so basically in the Python, this alignments, because tabbing and all, it should not be here and there. You can correct. Otherwise, what will happen? Go to the online editor and validate the Python script or format it. There is the online formatter for the Python in the internet. So from there you can do the formatting. Okay. So now take this script and let's go. Let it be take a separate. We can, so that should not be mismatch. Okay, or here also we can execute. Okay. Okay, we need to define the request bucket name is not available. The bucket name is shared by all the users. Please select a different one. Okay, so here we can define the bucket name. Okay, we can define the bucket name. So what I'm going to do, hmm, put this, and what we are going to do here, we will change the bucket name. We will give here USA jobs bucket. Okay, so in this bucket, like I will get the data related to the USA jobs. Okay, then what will happen? It create the S3 Boto3 resource S3 try. So this is the if my region is US hyphen east one S3 dot create bucket name else S3 bucket. So this is the bucket location, my region, it will be create. Any exception will come like this, it will come. Okay, execute. Okay, first, okay, again I need to import the libraries first. So what we will do here, mhm, at this, okay, because here this screen already be loaded Boto 3 all these package. You can do if you want to execute. So again you need to put it this all and you can run anywhere. See, suppose that you can do like this. Okay, because library is needed. Suppose that you can take this all. Suppose that now you can execute any fresh. So bucket name we can define. Or some unique identifier we can give Viraj, because bucket should be the unique. Execute. My region is not defined. Okay, so that is script we need to define. So we can do the hard code also. Okay, my region. So as if now where we are in the Ohio region. What is this Ohio region? Check this, US East hyphen 2. Okay, so US East hyphen 2. So here we can give US East hyphen 2. Now execute. What is problem? Okay, reason. Okay, it is from the SageMaker. Okay, let it be, then execute the same in this only. Because it is taking the dynamically from there. Okay, what I am going to do, let's close this all. Discard. Launcher. File. New. Notebook. Select. First, I am going to let it be execute this one. So it will give all the dynamic parameter actually. So first execute this so that that will be the load. Mhm. From here, like this, I put up this, load that. Yes. So now what will happen? My region is one of the variable, and I am getting whatever this US2. So it will take. Now second script. So we can put it this script here. So what we are trying to do, we want to create a bucket by the SageMaker notebook by the script. Okay. So we can give here bucket name demo architect SageMaker demo Viraje SageMaker. Okay. Then S3 resource we want to create. Try if my region is US East hyphen 1, create it. Else, create the region, whichever this region. It will go to the else conditions. So bucket successfully will be created. Okay. Default it will create US East hyphen 1. If that is the region, otherwise it will take the region, whatever the region is this. Go here. Now see your bucket successfully created. Okay. Now once you created the successfully bucket, okay, check this bucket where it is available in, go to this, go here and we can go to this S3, Amazon S3. See here, demo Biraje Sagemaker. So your bucket is created my 6th and 9 o'clock. Okay. So now, if you want to insert some data using the link, so we can write a code in the another cell. Okay. Suppose that now you want to add some data. As if now what is happening? This is the empty bucket which is created by the SageMaker. Okay. Go here. Now come back here. Your bucket is created. Now you want to put it some data. For that you want to download some data from some link. So for that, so now we are using the code. Let's use this. Try put it here. Okay, from this script I'm sharing this all the code to you. Okay. See, just no need to worry. I am giving some more example for the feeling of more hands-on and real time when you will work in your company. Okay, without fearing. Otherwise, you will say, "Hey, how I will do?" It's nothing. It's just a execution matter of the execution of the script. Okay. So now, what we are going to do? We take this try URL lib. So this is the URL we took from for the data. Okay, and then it will read the CSV file. So take this. Once you take this, okay, and execute. So what is happening? Let's see. Okay, take this. Now you go execute. See, hey, successfully download. So now by using this script, you just give the path. Okay. So download the blank underscore clean.csv file, data loaded into data frame. Okay. Now, once you done this, okay. So now means you want to do some operations like divide the data means or shuffling the data, all those exercise which you want to do, that you can do that. Okay. So first we can see where is the data and data frame. Go here, refresh. Okay. So the data, okay, it is not coming in the bucket. It will in the SageMaker only. It is loaded actually dynamically. Okay. So now we come here. So download the blank clean CSV file, data loaded into the data frame. Okay. So that is as if now console only. So now we want to do like some kind of the operations we can divide the data. Okay. Multiple parts. Okay, whatever the from dynamically because it is we are not loading in the S3. What we are going to do from the dynamically runtime, it will take from the website from that URL. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we will execute the for the separation purpose some kind of a script. Okay, so let's come to that. So first we will do the shuffling of the data. One is the train data set, one is the test data set. Go to the same and put it this. Okay. So now this is like a tuple. So what we are going to do by using this, we will get that we are shuffling the data. Okay. We are shuffling the data. Execute. So now we shuffle the data on the runtime. So from this side, whatever, it will take the data and shuffled it. Now, next, what we will do, once we shuffle the data, now we can see what is the train the data. Okay, so let's go with that. So we will go another script. So it will give us the information, train the data. So it can be another data set, medical history, or whatever it is. So basically, some kind of the analyzations of data. So that is the second scenario. Train the data that we are find out based on the parameter. So this is the script which is given by the some of the developer to you. Okay. Now, like what you are going to execute. Okay. So we execute it, train the data. As if now we are not printing. So that's why, like if you print, then print will come. Okay. See, as if now you are not printing. Otherwise, S3 input train that will come. It is because of okay use things. So that's why I did not print actually. If you go here print, then S3 train, so that will come in the print options. Okay. Now third, after that we can create a Sagemaker session. Okay, and we can write a code to write a Sagemaker session. So next is we can write a Sagemaker session. So Sagemaker session, how to create Sagemaker dot session. Okay, it will create. Put it this, execute. Okay. Now we can
Will
start
show
the code. Mhm. Hello.
what
What about?
session is created, what a session is created. It will show in this SageMaker console, right?
No, no, no. We did not print now. It just created. Okay. If you print, then it will come.
But that created we can where we can see without print.
In C, it is like inside the instance only. So it's not necessary. Everything you will print. Okay. As if now we are executing the one by one script. Whatever we want to print, then we will need to give the print command. Then only it will print. So here something you want to see in the console, then only you will put the print command. If you don't want to see, no need to put. Okay, so we did not see if any error will come, then it will come directly. If it is no error will come, it's executed. Okay, if you want to print, you can print it. But what you will print here for the session object? Nothing. Okay, so now what we did, we created the session. After that, we can go like next next script we can going to execute. So this is the SageMaker. Now we will execute this. So this will give the final, like whether our job is started or not, that informations. See, I am just telling you how to execute the script. Okay, so scenario can be anything. Okay, so now you can go. Okay, let it be first. So now what is happening? So now here you are getting the information. Info SageMaker creating the training job with name this and starting the training job. Okay. Now deploy the trained model to an endpoints and we will reformat the CSV data before loading it. So that we are writing the code for that. Okay. Predictor code for the deployment that we will do. So we can go the predictor code next. So we can take this predictor code. So it is for the deployment purpose, whatever you read. Okay. Okay. Mm, from here. Now you can see while deployment, you are giving the count, how many machines count. Okay. And what is the instance type. Okay. Execute. So as if now the things are going on. See here, a lot of things is going on here. Once that is over, then this will. Okay. Now let it be happening this, and we can see what is happening in the SageMaker. Go here. So in the SageMaker, so there is a one. Go to this. Okay. So this is the SageMaker. So there are some process which is going on. So we can check in the logs what are the things are happening. So you can go and check in the logs. Okay. Now there is a one tab inference. So in the inference, there is a endpoint options. Go to this endpoints and check the endpoints. As if now, no endpoints. So because our deployment is going on. So once that will be done, we can get it here. That endpoint will come. So what is happening there? See, lot of process is happening. Okay, see, it is executing. So now what will happen? SageMaker creating the model. So now if somebody will tell, you know how to deploy the model, I told you how to deploy the model. So a script anybody can create. Okay, you know how to deploy the machine learning model by using the SageMaker. So now you can see the creating the model with this name, endpoint is this, and whatever the endpoint with the name. Okay, so everything is done. Got it or not? This is the real time hands on exercise. Okay, see, we should focus what we need to do. We should not focus like entire world. Okay, we should focus what is our roles and responsibilities. Okay, so go here. Now you can see endpoint is there creating. Okay, so what you did, even though you are not a technical person, you are the non-technical person, after watching my this session, you can deploy any machine learning model very easy. Okay, straightforward. Once that is there, now we want to predict whether the customer in the test data have enrolled for the blank product or not. Okay, for that, what is the code? Okay, that we can execute it. So now once that is your ready, so as if now it is in the creating mode. Okay, we should wait. After that, what is happening? All the data will come to your SageMaker, all the data, and now you can analyze the data, writing a different code snapshots and do the things because it is deployed. So how to deploy any machine learning model? You can do that. Okay, got it or not? Any questions here, guys? This is like a very like a niche technology. Okay, and I am giving you the advanced level. Okay, totally or
This
what?
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so all the data, it is in there in your bucket. Your data is there. Okay, SageMaker data.
This conference will now be recorded.
So now we are predicting the data. We went, yes, done. Everything is completed. Jobs is completed. Go here. Now execute. So this will give us the classifications. Okay, so use data, it is going to do process. So we got the results. So we predicted the data, the customer in the test data which is enrolled and for the blank product or not. Okay, now we can evaluate the performance, accuracy, machine learning model, and for that, so this will give us the, so now we want some kind of the what is the model accuracy and all whichever we created. Okay, the code whatever we are writing. put it this, why this space, execute. Okay, so it will give the overall classification rate 89.5%. So we are predicting the model huge amount of the data inside that. So prediction like a no purchase. So this is the results, you got it. Okay, got it or not? Okay, now what we are going to do next is, okay, things is done. So we can show the output. So output is fine. Once it is fine, then what you need to do, like you need to delete the things whatever you created. So this is your complete project is over, like how to create the SageMaker, how to deploy the model, how to create the endpoints, and how to do the classification inside the data. Okay, we can check the performance, accuracy, all those things. Now what we need to do, whatever we created, we need to delete it. Okay, the cleanup activities, because after our hands-on is over, we need to do the cleanup. So what we will do, we will execute the commands. So first you are deleting the endpoint, go here. Okay, then you can delete whatever the data bucket, so delete those. So now things is done, cleanup activities, everything. So what will happen, now you can see the things are deleted or not, the bucket and all, endpoints and all. You go here, refresh, see gone. You go here, refresh, gone everything. Okay, got it or not? So this is about the SageMaker. I will just share this code, whatever we executed to you guys. Okay, that's it for the day. Any questions, guys, you can let